Welcome to my channel Microbiology Easy Notes. If you like the content, please like, subscribe and share. Today we will know about the woman called Typhoid Mary. In 1869, a girl named Mary Mallon, born in Ireland, Mary immigrated to US in 1884, started working as a domestic help to the wealthy families and later became a cook. Mary was a healthy carrier of Salmonella typhi bacteria, which is responsible for typhoid fever and killed many people unknowingly. Later, she is stigmatized as Typhoid Mary. Before going to further details about Typhoid Mary, first we should know what is typhoid fever. Typhoid fever is a serious enteric fever caused by bacterium Salmonella enterica serovaris typhi, also known as Salmonella typhi. It is a gram-negative, unicellular, motile, facultative aerobe and non-spore forming bacterium belongs to Enterobacteriaceae family. Salmonella typhi, once enter into the body through mouth, reach to intestinal cells and infect them. Then it reach to blood-caused septic form of infection, and from blood it passes through lymphatic system and infect liver, spleen and kidneys. Toxin released by bacteria into the blood upset thermal regulation and water salt metabolism of the body. It may further affect arterial pressure. Source of infection of typhoid are food and drink contaminated with human or animal excreta containing salmonella. There are some important sources like water contaminated with feces, contaminated milk and dairy products with improper handling and unpasteurization, seafood from contaminated water body, raw or undercooked meat and meat products from infected animals. Once typhoid bacteria enter into the body, after 17 to 14 days, symptoms start to appear, which are high-grade fever, pain in muscles and head, stomach pain, rashes on the body, pink color spots on the trunk, loss of appetite, constipation, diarrhea, vomiting, fatigue and confusion. Now, there are a carrier of typhoid. After manifest or subclinical infection, some individuals continue to harbor salmonella in their tissues for variable length of time. They may be a temporary carriers or a healthy permanent carriers. Permanent carrier harbor the salmonella in the gallbladder, biliary duct or rarely in the intestine or urinary tract. Mary Mallon was a healthy carrier of Salmonella. Her gallbladder was harboring the organism. In 1906, she was working as a cook in Charles Henry Warren, a wealthy New York banker's household. During August 27 to September 3, 6 out of 11 people diagnosed with typhoid from his house. Initially, it was believed that freshwater clams could be the reason behind the infection, but who did not consume the clams were also among the infected. Later conducted interrogation of the sick people and other individuals present in the house revealed that Mary was also suffering from moderate form of typhoid with no signified symptoms. George Sauber, a sanitary engineer hired by Warren's family, was behind these findings. He started stalking Mary and attempted to collect her feces, urine, and blood samples. He found out that Mary served in 8 families previously, and 7 out of them experienced typhoid, and 22 people were died due to the disease. Immunization against Salmonella was not developed until 1911. People were under threat. Mary had to be restrained. New York Department of Health sent doctor to bring Mary for checkup, but she was uncooperative and had to be forced to give samples. Her stool was positive with Salmonella typhi. The sent to isolated place called Northern Brothers Island. She was quarantined in the cottage there. During her 2 years of confinement, she was unsuccessfully treated and was even offered to remove her gallbladder, but she denied. In 1910, new health commissioner of New York freed Mary and helped her to find new employment, but not as a cook, but other domestic help. She started working as a laundry woman, but her salary was low. Soon after, she again managed to obtain cook's job in Solane Maternity Hospital, Manhattan, but with the fake name Mary Brown. In 3 months, she infected around 25 people of the hospital staff. She again sent back to Northern Brothers Island and remained there until her death. She labeled as Typhoid Mary. In 1932, she had a stroke of apoplexy which made her bedridden. After 6 years, she died. She died in November 1938 and buried in a grave at St. Raymond's Cemetery, Bronx. According to postmortem report, she was shedding Salmonella typhi from her gallbladder and was a potent source of typhoid. It was a time when no effective preventive measures and treatments were available. Mary became a victim of Salmonella. If she agreed to remove her gallbladder, things were not worsened for her. Now in 21st century, better treatment and preventive measures are available. To avoid infection of typhoid, wash your hand properly, avoid drinking untreated water, avoid raw food and vegetables, consume hot and properly cooked food. There are many antibiotics and vaccines available for typhoid. Ciprofloxacin is effective antibiotic against typhoid. Before going to high risk areas, getting vaccinated is recommended. The world is amazing, and microorganisms present in the world are more amazing as they are omnipresent and can survive in any conditions. Thanks for watching.